Okay, hello my friends, and welcome. Welcome to the end of a great week of streaming. This has been a pretty crazy week this last week, everybody, right? Whew. We had Red Dead Redemption out the wazoo. We had many other things balanced in there, including Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Forza Horizon 4, Dragon Quest, and some Blackout. Plus, we had a Halloween marathon this week. So this has been one heck of a crazy busy week that we're now coming to a close. It is Sunday, November 4th, 2018. And I welcome all of you to my one gameplay stream for today, Red Dead Redemption 2. No second stream tonight. I've got so much stuff to do today. You guys have no idea. Like, after I finish this stream, I got to upload the videos. Kat's going to be coming home from work, so we've got to get dinner. Then I got to shave and shower. Then I got to do all the patron stuff, meaning all the people who pledged to my Patreon in the month of October. I've got to make sure that I got all their information. I've got to try to get them all messages on patreon.com to tell them what they need to give me to get their appropriate upgrades. I need to make the new patron thank you crawl that I'll be using on the stream starting Tuesday to thank the patrons from October. Then I've got to look up my new healthcare for 2019. Because it's that time of year in the United States where we all have to, those of us who don't have health care through an employer, have to basically go through this marketplace and see what health care plans are listed there and available, and go from there. So I've got to do that tonight, or else my health care costs are going to go up by $50 a month in 2019. So I'm going to try to avoid that, but I might not be able to. Then after that, I'm not even kidding you, that's not even it. Then I've got some bills to pay. Then I've got to plan out the week with Kat, because tomorrow is actually my day off from live streaming, which means tomorrow is the one day that we have to spend time together, but we have to do everything in one day. So I know for a fact that this week I think we need to make a Costco run, because we're running low on a bunch of stuff in the house here. And we got to go grocery shopping and plan out all the meals for the next week to week and a half to buy all the ingredients for the meals. It's just crazy. Like, all this I got to do tonight. So, obviously, there's no time for a second stream tonight. This is my night tonight, is just doing back-to-back-to-back-to-back stuff. Today, just the one stream, the Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. Okay, everybody? We are in Saint Denis, Chapter 4 of the game, out of 6. We're a big chunk into Chapter 4. Today, we're going to try to focus primarily, not 100%, but primarily, okay, on story. And by the way, Dusty Dead, I just read your message in the stream chat. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better, dude. That's terrible. Yeah, today we're going to focus primarily on story, okay? I'm hoping to get big development today. The game told me last night when I stopped playing it, I was at 46% through the game, but I think that factors in all side content, including the challenges, which obviously I'm not really gearing for many of them except the gambling ones. So that being said, I think probably when I finish the game, I'll end up being at like maybe 75% or something like that. People who've beaten the game have told me I'm more than halfway through the story already. Like, I'm more than halfway done with the story, which is good because we've got about one more major week left before new releases start, okay? Hold on one second, guys. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze to the mic. Ugh. Ugh. No sneezing. Okay. Oh. Much better. I didn't want to sneeze right into your guys' ears. So yeah. So we've got about 1 week left until new releases start hitting in this month. Okay. So, the new releases are on the 13th of November. Okay. And what I'm hoping is that if I really play the hell out of this game in the next week, that I will finish up the game, hopefully, by then. Now, the scheduling for this next week is going to be very weird. The reason I say that is because of scheduling with Cat's job. We're not going to be able to take a full day off until probably the 15th of November after tomorrow. So that's a good 10 straight days where I'm going to be streaming. However, what we are going to try to do is take at least 1 to 2 of those days and take the night off so that we have some time together. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty tough. 10 fucking days and not being able to spend significant time with your significant other who lives with you because of scheduling conflicts pretty much sucks. So, yeah, what we're going to attempt to do is take 1 or 2 nights off. So there will still be constant Red Dead 2 stuff every day, starting this Tuesday when I come back from my time away. But I will be taking, I don't know what days yet, but 1 to 2 nights off, so there will be no nighttime streams a couple of times during that 10-day streak when I will be streaming every single day. Okay? Then probably on that 15th, which is a Thursday, I'll finally take a whole day off, which I'm going to need badly. And then the week after that is Thanksgiving. I don't have a clue what the schedule is going to be like for that. I have no idea. Okay? So I got to let you guys know once I have more information for later this month for Thanksgiving. Okay? But what it's looking like is today, Red Dead Redemption 2 for 4 hours. Tomorrow, no streaming. I'm back on Tuesday. And so Tuesday, it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 straight days where I'll be doing double streams. Red Dead during the daytime, balanced with the other games I've been playing at night. So it's going to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey and or Blackout in Black Ops 4. Forza Horizon 4, which is probably, I'm being honest with you guys, the next Forza Horizon 4 stream will probably be the last one. Because from what I'm to understand, I did complete all the story-based missions in the game now. It's more just generic races that are unlocking. But I figure I've been really enjoying it. It's been a chill stream. I'll probably do one final session of it. And then one session of Dragon Quest XI. And the good news is, for Dragon Quest XI, we are actually going to beat the main storyline of the game. However, once you beat the main storyline, it unlocks the post-game, which is another 10 hours of additional content. And being that I've already played some 60 hours into this game, I figured, what the hell? Let's just keep going. We'll do the post-game stuff too. Okay? So, yeah, pretty busy it's going to be this next week. And then you know, since, next week I'm not taking any time away, like I said, we'll continue on with Red Dead, hopefully until it's finished. What I'm really hoping is if I focus in on Red Dead every day, so let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so it's 7 straight days of Red Dead, okay? If I'm playing 4+ hours a day, another 28+ hours into Red Dead after today, I'm hoping I will have finished up the game so that we can hit those new releases full force and not be like, oh man, Red Dead's unfinished, okay? So, just so you guys know, the new releases coming out on the 13th of November are Hitman 2, Fallout 76, and the Spyro Collection. I'm at least going to be playing Fallout 76 for at least 2+ days straight, back to back. So 8+ hours of Fallout 76 at launch. And then maybe I'll play it more after that, but then I'm going to be finally having my day off, thank God. You know, we'll go from there. We'll see how things go with Fallout 76 and with Hitman and then the Spyro Collection. The week after that is Battlefield 5 and Thanksgiving, which I'm going to be doing a special Ask the King on Thanksgiving. And then the week after that is Darksiders 3. So we've got pretty much non-stop booked month here. Plus, at some point during November, I'm going to be doing an Indies Marathon. I don't know when yet, because it's so crazy busy this month. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to have that chance to do it yet. Okay? So it is going to happen, but I just can't tell you guys when yet. So what a month. What a crazy busy month we're going to have here in November. All right? Now, what I'd like to say is thanks everyone for all of your support. As you guys can see, we are actually pretty close to hitting our subscriber goal for the month, which has returned. You know, for a couple months there, we didn't have subscriber goals. They're back, okay? So that being said, 525 subs. If we hit that at any point during this month, I'm bringing back the Holiday Gaming Marathon, also known as the Drunk Side Phil Holiday Special, where I will be drinking all day long, different kinds of holiday brew, eggnog, and the like. I'll be in costume, like dressed up for the holidays, different various sweaters and hats and the like. And I'm going to make it this year different from last year's event. This year you can nominate any game. So it's not just holiday-themed video games. It could be any kind of game you guys want to see me. You want to see me play multiplayer of a game. You guys want to see me dick around in a game and do a challenge run or something. I'm going to leave that wide open for you, okay? This marathon will take place around Christmas. Probably not on Christmas Day, but a day or two beforehand or something like that. And that being said, it could be really awesome. People have wanted to see this return ever since I did it last year. They really enjoyed it. So, if you subscribe to the channel now, you're getting closer and closer. We're at 507 subs right now, and we need to hit 525. We could potentially hit it today during this stream if enough people subscribe, okay? Now, we hit 550 subscriptions this month. I'll be doing a special holiday edition of DSP Tries It. What will it be? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to look for either like some kind of holiday-themed food or drink or some kind of item, you know, who knows? It'll be something Christmas-themed. And I'm going to be doing that as a special one-off video that I'll debut it during the marathon and then also upload it to my vlogging channel, okay? So that being said, pretty awesome. I hope that you guys will consider subscribing this month if you are not a sub. Also, FYI, these sub badges are being redesigned right now, and they should be ready to go soon. The new slew of sub badges. Some people have kind of complained that the sub badges are kind of old and outdated. I understand that, especially because some people have now hit their 2-year anniversary, and that 2-year anniversary crown was looking way too similar to the only 3-month silver crown. I understand. So they are being worked on, and, you know, soon they should be ready to go. Okay, new sub badges for everyone here on Twitch, for subscribers. Alrighty then. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have to talk about. I don't really think anything's coming to mind. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your support. You guys have been absolutely awesome with everything. Cheering, subbing, and tipping has been good. And on YouTube, you know, my views on the Red Dead playthrough have been good. I mean, now they're at the very, you know, the newer videos, they're tapering off because most people haven't watched 30+ hours of gameplay in 1 week. Not surprisingly. People are watching at their own pace, but it's good because I am seeing continuous growth on the videos. My Red Dead Redemption playthrough is the most profitable playthrough I've done on YouTube in about 4 months. Part 1 of Red Dead Redemption 2 has made me more profit than any video, I think, for this half of the year. So, there you go. I mean, that speaks volumes, right? So, yeah, thanks for that. If you're not here available to watch Red Dead on the streams, thanks for watching on YouTube, or vice versa. If you're here on the streams, you guys have been also very, very, very supportive, and I appreciate that, okay? All right, let's now very briefly go through a couple quick plugs. I'm not even going to do the full plug segment. I've basically, if you guys haven't noticed, I've really cut down on pre-streams recently. I've really, really cut down on the plug segment because I want to. I don't want these streams to end up being super long pre-stream. So, plugs, very simple. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/DarksidePhil. If we do hit the subs goal this month, which it looks like we're going to because we're very close, it will actually be the patrons who pledge $5 or more this month, in the month of November, who will be nominating and voting on the games that will be played during that holiday Drunkside Film holiday event, okay? So that's a huge asset to be able to determine the games you'll see me play during this cool marathon. In addition to that, there's many other perks you can get for being a patron. Please give it a look, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Also, guys, I sell merchandise. I sell t-shirts, mugs, all kinds of stuff. And the holidays are right around the corner, as you guys know. So if you're looking to maybe get a cool collectible for yourself, for a loved one, for a friend, for a fan of mine, tons of merchandise is available, including my 10th anniversary line of product right now over at teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. And as I'll show you here, I'm wearing one of the shirts today. I'm actually wearing the classic King Skull design. I'll stand up to show it to you. One of my favorite designs. This is one of my oldest shirts that I bought from Teespring last year. And the shirt is still in pristine condition. That's one thing a lot of people say, man, when I buy those shirts, they wear out. Not from the ones that I sell on Teespring are really good quality stuff. They don't wear out. I purposely picked the better quality shirts, and I've had this shirt for a year and a half, and it hasn't worn out one bit in all the times that I've worn it on stream, okay? So, go give it a look, and thanks to anyone who buys anything. Just to warn you guys, it's about a 3-week processing and shipping time to get it to you if you order something from Teespring. So, you know, just to forewarn you guys, you know, you need to order ahead of time if you want to get something in time for Christmas. And by the way, I'll say this too. If you go on Teespring and you go to order something and it says, oh, it's not available right now, let me know, because that just means that the listing probably expired and I can renew it for you so that you can place your order right away. Okay? Thanks, guys. Now, last but not least, here on the streams, guys, if you cheer, sub, or tip, I'll give you a shout out during the course of today's stream. Please, if you are going to seek to get a shout out, keep it positive and don't bring in negativity or insults towards anyone. Don't bring in negative memes. Don't reference what the haters are doing. I don't care about any of that crap. This stream is meant to be a place where people can relax, have fun, feel chill and laid back, watch me play a game and give you my genuine reactions while we all kind of hang out and interact with each other, all right? That's the focus. That's what we're going for. So please don't derail it with politics, religion, diversive topics. Please don't come in with a giant paragraph and expect that I'm going to derail the stream. In general, people get it, all right? So thanks, everyone, very much for everything. If you want to see a fun animation play, you could do that if you either cheer 50 bits or more in one cheer, donate $5 or more in a single tip, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, that'll show up afterward. If you also, guys, if you see the top of the screen, we got the Stream Stats leaderboard. So if you're the top cheerer or top tipper for today, I will put you up on that leaderboard. As well as I'll keep a running tally of subs, so I'll let you guys know how close or if we hit the subs goal during the course of today's stream. Okay, everyone? All right, so I got through the plugs really quick. I told you, I've been doing my best to shorten these pre-streams because this is what you guys say that you want. All right? Okay, so shout out to a few people who actually contributed overnight. Let's go ahead and give them credit where credit is due. Infinite55 did a 100-bit cheer overnight. Thank you, Infinite. Tantamounter did a 50-bit cheer overnight. Thank you, Tantamounter. And Grazy Dream 100 cheered 100 bits, and he says, I'm reading that Facebook hackers are now selling private stolen messages, but I don't know if I'm affected. Guys, I saw the writing on the wall with Facebook about 3 years ago. Let me give you a little bit of a story, okay? This will be a good story to start the stream today. So, when I started on YouTube, had no social media. I didn't have a Facebook. I didn't have a Twitter. I had nothing. And back then, you didn't need it because on your YouTube channel page, it was like a social media page. You had a feed where you could post up information. There was a place where you could post up a schedule of what games you were planning to play. And you could interact with your viewers both in the comments of your videos, but also on your main channel page. Over time, YouTube completely changed that and deleted the whole fucking thing to make YouTube now look like a textbook. It really does. YouTube, in essence, now just looks like a fucking textbook. It's boring as shit. It's the worst, one of the worst decisions they ever made. And that was the turning point for YouTube when really we realized that YouTube management would do whatever the hell they thought was right and completely ignore any input from outside sources and just do whatever the hell they wanted. And that was kind of the beginning of the end for YouTube, where it kind of tipped towards the negative, okay? So that being said, at that point, a lot of people screamed at me, Phil, why aren't you using Facebook or Twitter? All right. And I was like, well, I guess I need to get it. If people want to have interaction with me or have a direct line to me, I guess I need to do this. So I did. I created a Facebook, and I had, there was at the time already a fan Facebook page that people for about 2 years had been posting up fan stuff about me. So I decided to make my own official Facebook page, okay? And for whatever reason, the fan page refused to fuse with mine. I was like, good, guys, can you, like, shift over? Let's fuse it all together into one, so that way it's not confusing that there's an old Dark Side Phil page, a new Dark Side Phil page. The owner of the page refused to work with me. I was like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. So anyway, I had my own Facebook page going for, I'd say, for probably about 2 to 3 years. And actually, when it came to Ask the King, I would actually, the day of Ask the King, when I was going to do my Q&A show, I would go to Facebook and allow people to post up questions on Facebook, and I would take the Facebook questions and take the best ones and put them into the show, okay? However, what ended up happening is I noticed that Facebook became worse and worse. There were more and more trolls, more and more people just doing really nasty things over there. People would try to post up on Facebook and be attacked viciously by trolls. It was a situation where, like, there really was no use for Facebook anymore. And then what ended up happening was people were trying to hack my Facebook. They were trying to get into the page. Now, they never successfully did, but they would unsuccessfully try to log into my Facebook page so many times that it would continuously lock itself, all right? Now, for those of you who use Facebook, you'll probably understand this. But for those of you who don't, you wouldn't understand. The way that Facebook restores a locked account is that they randomly show you pictures of people you've friended on Facebook and ask you for their names. The problem is, this was a fan account, so I didn't know any of the people. Like, think about it. There was like 5,000 people who had been marked as like followers or friends or whatever. It would randomly pick one of 5,000 and ask me for their fucking name. How the fuck would I know their name? So Facebook's account restore property, at its essence, is a broken and very erroneously, stupidly thought out process. It makes no sense, okay? So A few times this happened, probably over about the course of a year to a year and a half. And we're talking years and years ago, by the way. This is like 4 or 5 years ago. Year to a year and a half where this Facebook page would keep getting frozen. And people would say, Phil, I can't access your Facebook. I'm like, yeah, I can't even get into it. And finally, after about the third fucking time that the Facebook page got completely frozen, I said, enough is enough. This thing is a piece of shit. It's obviously unsecure. If it were secure, people wouldn't be able to try to lock it in the first. Why the fuck is the account locking? Why don't they just have safeguards in place so any Joe Splomoni guy can't just fucking hack it constantly? It doesn't even make any sense, right? It doesn't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The thing's completely unsecure. It's a piece of garbage. So at that point, I said enough is enough, and I closed it. And I closed my Facebook page, and I haven't used one in about 3 to 4 years. And I would never go back to Facebook. Just seeing from my perspective how insecure the fucking site was, there's no way I would ever go back and use Facebook again. Okay? So then, if you guys didn't hear, in the past year to 2 years, there was a lot of information regarding how Facebook is really insecure, and a ton of people's accounts have been compromised, and you had major political organizations and corporations putting fake news on Facebook and putting up all kinds of negative shit on Facebook and making people think that this was true and that was true. And basically, Facebook is a clusterfuck of garbage. There's no reason to use the site at all. It's not secure. Anything you put on Facebook could easily be used against you. Whether you geotag a photo, you put in a piece of information that's personal. People think, oh, it's like this really cool, secure place where I can have all my friends and family members on my Facebook. No, people can actually use that shit easily to find out information and fuck with you in real life if they so want to. Facebook is an incredibly unsafe place. And it's hilarious that they made so much money and so many idiots jumped into this thing headfirst, putting up tons of personal information. It's like, wow, like you didn't even think for 5 seconds that posting up geotagged photos, saying where you work, doing all this kind of stuff would ever come back to bite you. You know what I mean? And even just this year, Mark Zuckerberg had to go testify to Congress to apologize that his website's been so misused horrendously in the past few years for so many negative things, and promising that he's going to improve security. Do you really believe that anything's changed? Honestly? I don't think so. So anyway, obviously I digress here. Facebook is toxic garbage. Facebook does not need to be used for anything productive whatsoever. If you use Facebook currently, I strongly recommend you get the fuck out of it as soon as possible. From my experience, it's a horrendous thing that can be used against you and is easily hackable, and you just don't need it. There's, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need that drama and that crap in your life. So, I recommend you close that shit. I really do. Okay. Alright, so now, ladies and gentlemen, for people who contributed during today's stream, let's give some shout-outs. We've got Jad DF, who subscribed to the channel for the 7th month in a row. He's a 7-year fan going strong. Thank you very much, Jad DF. I appreciate that. Shout-out to MTC Dude, who cheered. He says, what do you think of people using social media solely to advertise the way influencers do? It's garbage. It's hilarious because you're right. There's accounts on Instagram of some girl, right? Just some girl who fucking takes these photoshopped pictures of themselves, selfies with tons of makeup, half naked, take a picture, drink this fucking, this health drink, it's great. And then idiots will click on the link and spend tons of money buying this stupid health drink, making these people rich. What the fuck is wrong with people? That is just, it's insanity. Just because a girl's half naked on fucking Instagram, let me click this link and send her tons of money. I mean, then again, how many people were live streaming, right? How many girls were live streaming half naked and making tons of money that way too? So I guess it's just more of the same. Guys being idiots. I don't know what else to say. Men are pretty pathetic in a lot of ways, and sometimes I'm pretty ashamed to be male when I see how some of these guys act. I really do. But anyway, yeah, it's stupid. How could anyone make any money whatsoever on a fucking Instagram post? It doesn't make any sense. But the influencers buy this piece of shit. I mean, that whole what was that festival? Fire Festival. Where that was exactly what happened. All these half-naked girls kept posting up pictures. Go to Fire Festival. Everyone's got to go to Fire Festival. It's going to be great. The whole thing was a fucking scam where the guy didn't even organize for the festival to happen. He had like a bunch of fucking tents out in nowhere. And everyone paid tons of money to go out there. There was no real festival. That's what I mean. You have to really be dumb to fall for that shit. All right. Crazy Dream did a 200-bit cheer. That makes you today's top cheerer. He says, it's a shame you don't have a presence on Reddit, but I fear detractors may hinder any discussion. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm going to be very upfront and honest with you guys. I know nothing about Reddit. I have purposely, when I saw what was going on with other social media and how those things were ending up being twisted against me and used against me in negative ways over the years, when I heard, oh, Reddit's all the rage now, I said, fuck that. I don't want to touch that shit with a 200-foot pole. Let the Reddit users go over and be toxic with each other about everything. I don't want to have a single foot in that door between me and my YouTube page, live streaming, my own website, my Twitter. I have more than enough to handle as it is. I'm not opening another Pandora's box by going to another social media platform and doing anything over there. So I know nothing whatsoever about Reddit. I purposely stay the fuck away from Reddit so that I don't have to deal with yet another source of toxicity in my fucking life. I don't need it. Okay? Okay. But anyway, yes, thank you, Crazy Dream. You're the top cheerer. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. Okay. And then Hodertarg cheered. He says, mess with the ZUCC, you get the SUCC. Mess with the Zuck, you get the suck. Yeah. We're all so terrified by Mark Zuckerberg. I am just fucking peeing in my own boots. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my God. See, I would say you mess with the Zuck, you get the fuck. I wouldn't say you mess with the Zuck, you get the suck. Oh my God. The other thing I stay away from is Discord. I don't mess with it. Because I know if I opened up a Discord, it would just be Discord. Like, it would be complete chaos. It would be, not controllable. If I opened a Discord for my fans and viewers, it would be 95% trolls going in there trolling the fuck out of it. You need full-time mods to take care of that, which I don't want to put on anybody else. I probably would barely fucking use it, and it just wouldn't be worth it. People have asked me for 2 years to do a Discord. A fans opened up one, and within 2 weeks, the whole thing fell apart. It only took 2 weeks. So, Crazy Dream says, I'm unable to get on your website. It worked this morning. As of this morning, the website worked. If it's not working now, maybe it's down again, because actually, I've been having Onyx look into a few things, because there's been a lot of problems with the site that we noticed. For example, no one's been able to post up pictures this week for some reason, and there was a couple of people who had fan art and wanted to post it up, but they couldn't get it to post for some reason. So he's looking into that, and no, I was just able to get into the website on my phone. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry to hear that, Crazy Dream. I don't know. I'm able to get on the site. So if it's an issue with your account, let me know and we can look into that. But it sounds to me like maybe it's not. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. No, the trolls are not attacking my forums. Solange Brenton. No, they are not attacking the forums. There's no way the trolls could attack my forums besides just basically trolling them with stupid posts that will get, moderated. That was something much earlier this year. Basically, idiots lied and said that they were trying to get personal information of forum members from my forums. They didn't get a single iota of data from my forums at all. What they did is just like I mentioned to all of you, they went on people's Facebook accounts and found a ridiculous amount of personal information about people and basically were doxing people based off of that because people basically were being very careless. They were putting their personal information out there on the internet, which you shouldn't do. And they were getting doxed, because of their carelessness. And it had nothing whatsoever to do with me or my forums at all. They were just doing it willy-nilly as a way to prove that they somehow had some kind of power over people, which they didn't, because in essence, literally nothing happened as a result of it. So, no worries there. Crazy Dream is saying, he says, your connection is not private. Well, I don't get that message when I log into the site. I don't get that message when I log into the site. So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Crazy Dream. I don't know. What browser are you? Try using a different browser. If it still keeps happening, let me know. But I'm not. I've been logging in. I haven't been getting that message. All right, I just received a $1 tip from I Don't Tip or Cheer. Kind of contradictory. And they said, have you heard about the sequel to Undertale? It came out a couple days ago. I think it's the smart idea for you to jump on this new indie trend for the hype dies down on this game. It's called Deltarune. Part 1 is 2 hours. I'm well aware of it. You know, a lot of people told me about it when it came out, but I'm too busy. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a ridiculous amount of stuff, and I can't now just drop the stuff that I'm focusing on and people want to see continue to do a random one-off episode of a free game. Eventually, would I like to play it? Sure, I actually really liked Undertale, and absolutely I would like to play this, but I can't do it right now. Maybe in a few weeks to months' time when I start finishing up these games, and you know what I mean? But, you know, this time of the year is a time of year when so many games come out on purpose. They try to all get the same hype and everything for the holidays. And then you get a random indie game comes out of nowhere for free, a 2-hour episode. It's like, huh? Like, talk about bad timing. And I know that it did get some attention, and I'm absolutely sure it did. But that would have gotten way more attention if that was something that released in the summer or released in January. Instead, they release it in the middle of the busiest gaming season and expect that we're all supposed to, like, drop what we're doing. I'm sorry. You know, you guys know me. My schedule is booked. So I want to play it, but I'll get to it eventually when I can, okay? Okay, let me get you up here. $1 tip, thank you very much. So we got a good a tip to start, which is always a good thing. All right, Play Cool Cheered. He says, when there's downtime and you don't have anything else to do, is there a possibility you'll try Xenoblade 2 or continue Nier Automata? Xenoblade 2 is a no. I don't think I'm ever going to play Xenoblade 2. Nier Automata, people have wanted to see me go back to for 2 years. I don't know if I ever will. I mean, obviously, I own the game digitally, and I always have the ability to if I want to. But it's never really been a priority. Like, there's been multiple times when it could have been voted into an event. It could have been a patron's choice playthrough. It never wins. You know, I think that's a case of a game that had a hardcore fan base, but it's not a mainstream fan base. You know what I mean? Like, people would much rather see me play other games than do multiple runs through a game I've already played. So that's the thing. Sure, there are people who absolutely love that game and want to see me do the multiple runs, but it's not a mainstream group. Okay? So, honestly, no, not too keen on going back and replaying it. I know that it does change do the other runs, but unless there's demand for it, and there hasn't been demand for it, okay? Hodar Targ cheered again. He says, do you think Zoomers are more enlightened generation because they use safer technologies like Snapchat or TikTok instead of Facebook? Would you create your account on these platforms? I don't even know what you're talking about. So I really have no idea. What the fuck is a Zoomer? A Zoomer? This is what they call the next generation? Zoomers? What the fuck are they zooming into? A pile of shit? We're zooming right into the shit. That's right, we're jumping in head first, right into the shit. We're skipping the whole generation where, you know, the whole part of our lives where, where we have to mature and grow up. We're just jumping head first right into piles of duty. Sounds good. Zoomers. What the fuck? Zoomers. Okay, then. Zoomers. Alright, I think I've had enough. AES just cheered. He says, that's my problem with Nier Automata. Why do I need to play the game multiple times to get the whole story? They should have made one long playthrough that included everything instead of dividing it into sections. Well, honestly, AES, more than likely it's because they needed to reuse assets. They probably had a limited budget, and they knew what they could do within the constraints of that budget, but they wanted a long game. So instead of just doing it once and having limited assets and it being a short game, let's have it so you do multiple runs with the same assets, right? Because it is. If you play the second run through, it's the same game with a different character. Then the third run through, apparently there is more content. But I hear you. Like, for me, I played through the game once. I saw the first ending. I was like, okay. And that was it. And people were like, no, you need to keep playing. I'm like, guys, I got other games to play. You know, like, I can't sit here and play this for 2 weeks straight. It's, you know, what the heck? And I understand that some people it turns people off and other people they don't mind. But for me, you know, it just never really fit into my style. So AES also says, I don't understand why you can buy trophies or achievements in Nier Automata. I didn't even know you could. You can buy them with real money? I don't know. I'm not even going to comment because I don't know anything about that. That sounds silly. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for your contributions so far today on stream. Just a reminder, if you cheer, sub, or tip, I'll get you up on the leaderboard if you're the top cheerer or top tipper. Let's actually do a sub count run. Let's see if subs are going up or down during today's stream. We started with 507, and now we are all the way down to 507. So basically they've maintained. That's good. That means we only need 18 more subs in order to hit the sub goal, guys. Just saying, if you're not subbed, now's a great time. Also, one final time, I want to give credit to the people, all the people who cheered this week, since it will reset overnight, and it'll restarted for Tuesday when I come back from my break. So, for the last time this week, thank you to the following people who cheered. Okay. So, in 10th place, we had number 1 Mortal. In 9th place, Big Boy Abides, and he's tied for 9th with GC Chick 01. In 7th place, Geekrum. In 6th place, Hemanova. In 5th place, Judicious Echoes. In 4th place, Golden Colts. In 3rd place, Cuckle Stiltskin. What a name. In 2nd place, Crazy Dream. And sitting firmly at 1st, RFHC5. So thank you guys very much for all of your support this week. I was trying to close it. Excuse me. Ben Boxer just cheered. He says, if BlizzCon or TwitchCon goes to Seattle, will you attend? Probably not. Guys, you know the deal with me. I'm fucking crazy busy. I work my butt off. You know, I really do. I really do. Every day I'm here pretty much streaming, and when I'm not, it's my one rare day off or whatever. I don't have a lot of time to do anything else. I have to work this much in order to maintain my finances. I don't have time to take off to go to a frivolous convention anymore. There was one time when I could. That was many years ago. I mean, the last major convention I went to was in 2013, guys. So this 5.5 years ago was the last convention I went to. Yet people still continuously ask me if I'll be attending conventions. The answer is a definitive no. I can't. I have to work. I have to be here to stream and work and be with you guys every day. I can't have days away to go to conventions. I don't have money to spend at conventions. So the answer is no. Gracie Dream now did a 250-bit cheer. He says, can we have Potion back? It's as I've explained. Potion may return in the future. But for now, no. Potion is a Halloween-themed cat. So Potion will not return yet. However, you know, like I said, the holidays are fast approaching. And I guarantee you that we're probably going to have a new kind of mascot for the Christmas holiday. And then maybe for the normal times during the year, maybe we'll have another mascot. Okay, we'll see. But for now, no. Potion will not return. Not for now, anyway. And Orcs or Dorks cheered and says, the latest BlizzCon was a disaster. Well, yeah, I think we've all heard of how basically at BlizzCon they completely lost touch with everyone. First they announced everyone gets a free copy of Destiny 2, and everyone was like, what the fuck? We don't care about Destiny 2. That game's a piece of donkey shit. We don't even want that on our fucking Blizzard accounts. Get that shit out of here. And then they said, oh, we're making a new Diablo game. Everyone said, yes, finally, Diablo 4. And they said, oh, it's called Diablo Immortal. It's only for mobile devices. And everyone said, fuck you, motherfucker. And they pissed in their general direction. So, Blizzard completely falling out of touch with their fan base and customer base. Not a very good thing to do. Especially when Blizzard doesn't really make a lot of games. And the reason they're such a successful company is because of their rabid fan base and customer base. Basically spitting in their face twice during one thing is like, whew. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. All right. Well, folks, that is it for the pre-stream. Let us jump into Red Dead Redemption 2. 4+ hours of gameplay here today, guys. Hopefully major story advancement. That's what I'm aiming for. Major story advancement. And see how far we could get, all right? Before my day off tomorrow. So thanks, everyone, for your contributions. Let's aim for the sub goal today if we can. And let's begin. All right, thanks, everyone, and let's do this.